Hey everybody, my name is Alexis Marin and I am a registered drama therapist, a life coach, and a speaker. And I'm going to talk to you today about acceptance. Acceptance is a huge concept, and I think it's one that often gets misrepresented. So I'd like to offer you my take on acceptance. I'm going to tell you what acceptance is not. Acceptance of a situation does not mean that you have to lay down and take it. It does not mean that you can't have any more passion or desire or motivation for something to change. It doesn't mean that all of a sudden you have to stop believing in something. That's not what acceptance means. Acceptance is when you can find peace with the situation. It's a lot like finding contentment. Contentment is that you are peaceful and happy in whatever situation you find yourself. So acceptance means that you can look around you at a situation and say, I don't know if I have that much ability to change my circumstance. I don't know if fighting against my circumstance right now is for the greater good or my good. So perhaps what I should do is make peace with myself inside of this situation, and also know that most situations and most emotions and experiences are temporary. In 2020, we have all been challenged when it comes to acceptance. There was a lot of fight in us at the beginning of this whole pandemic. We did not want to stay home. Maybe for the first 2 weeks we thought it was cute and novel and something new to do. But then there was this pushback, like, I don't want to stay home, I don't want to wear masks, I'm still going to go out and do what I used to do. And I understand that. It's really hard to accept change when it's thrust upon you and when you feel like some of your civil liberties are being taken away. So I understand that. But this is just a good example that we can all relate to. The entire world, and this is unprecedented, can relate to having to deal with situations that feel very outside of our control. So acceptance is what we have to hold on to get through the rest of this year. We have to accept and make peace with the fact that our holidays are going to look different. Shopping is going to look different. Family time is going to look different. And then moving into 2021, we also have to accept that it's still not gonna quite be like it was in 2019. Just because the calendar shifts over to a new year on December 31st at midnight does not mean that magically everything that's happened in 2020 has gone away. So I highly, highly encourage you all to do whatever you need to do to take the steps to make peace with your situation right now. Because the more you fight against it, and the more energy you use to buck against it, to buck the system, the more you will find that you're just going to feel anxious and unhappy and like you don't have a voice. You have voice inside of acceptance. You can say to yourself and to anybody who's listening to you, I'm going to accept where I am because that feels good to me right now for my own mental health and for the health of those around me. And it doesn't mean that I'm going to stop wanting change. It doesn't mean that I'm going to stop thinking about ways that I can better my life right now and in the future. It doesn't mean that you lay down and die. That's not what it means. So everybody, as we continue through this holiday season, please do your best to practice acceptance at all times. Accept the facts of your situation. Hold on to that fire that you have inside of you and know that that doesn't have to go anywhere. And that as we move into the new year, we can walk into it with peace and gratitude in our hearts that this was a year for us to all learn about humility and a bunch of different things. And when the time is right next year, we can put all of that acceptance energy into now how can we make a really big difference, and how can we make our worlds reflect what we want to feel. Maybe you should get an ornament that says acceptance and put it right next to the ornament that looks like a dumpster that's on fire for 2020. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for listening. I hope that this was helpful sound advice for you today. If you want any more information from me, I have blogs up on my website, which is www.alexismarin.com. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel for weekly sound advice. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving once again and are looking forward to the end of the year holidays. All right, take good care, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.